Hi guys, welcome to my channel, Life's Journey, Ups, Downs, and Positivity. Today I'm coming to you with another one of my need to know news flash, and I'm touching just on a few different things as far as stimulus checks and COVID-19, that kind of thing. Alright, so I want to thank everybody that have been viewing my channel thus far. Highly appreciated. And I just thought I'll quickly do this before heading out to getting ready for work. So let's jump right into it. Alright, so it is said that more than half of eligible Americans have received their stimulus check. Approximately over 80 million people. So that sounds like good news. But it is also reported that about 60 or so million Americans are still awaiting their stimulus check. Okay, keep in mind these numbers can be slightly higher, lower, that kind of thing, based on the time that I took my notes and stuff like that. All right, it is estimated that it could take up to 4 or 5 months for, I guess, almost everyone to receive their stimulus check in the mail because of the process of printing the checks. Plus, it is said that the agency can only process roughly 5 million checks per week. Okay, so 5 million checks per week. It is reported that those who have already filed their 2018-2019 tax returns and authorized IRS to make direct deposit, if they would do a refund, they will be in the first batch to receive their check. Okay, within that group, Social Security recipients will also automatically receive their payments even if they haven't filed a return. IRS also said that supplemental security income recipients will receive their payments automatically as well. So far so good, right? IRS states that millions of low income people or individuals who are not required to file tax returns are harder to locate. So for the people that are not required to file, they don't file tax return based on their income, they're not required to file tax return. IRS is saying that it's harder to locate those people. So, you know, because there are a lot of people that and another thing might be that they receive a check, they don't have a bank account. So, because, you know, a lot of people go to the check cashing place to cash their check. So they're saying, IRS is saying that it's harder to locate those people. But do you know that there are about 150 million Americans who are eligible to receive the coronavirus stimulated checks? Yep, 150 million people. Okay, I call this the Do You Know page, you know, my Do You Know page. Do you know that stimulus payments was sent to people who have died? Yeah, stimulus checks was sent to people who have died, mistakenly sent to people who have died, but have filed taxes within the past 2 years. So those deceased have filed taxes within the past 2 years, but they died. And for some reason, I guess some glitch in the system, checks were being sent out to those people. Okay, IRS says the full payment must be returned unless the deceased was married and filed tax return jointly with a spouse who is still alive. In that case, only the portion of the payment belonging to the deceased needs to be returned. Example, if the couple received $2,400, then $1,200 need to be sent back. So if there's a couple and one of them pass away, the living person or spouse needs to return the deceased spouse portion of the check. Okay? If a check was received, it must be mailed back to the Treasury Department. And if the check was cashed or the payment was directly deposited into the bank account, IRS is asking people to send a personal check or money order. And they left, they have information posted online, extra information on how you can mail that check back. But it needs to be sent back to the Treasury Department. Okay? As you guys know, these are my notes, so I'm reading from that. All right. What if you owe? A lot of people are wondering, what if you owe IRS? Are you still eligible for a stimulus check during this pandemic? So the answer is, well, it says if you are in debt to a federal agency like the IRS, rest assured that you will still receive your stimulus check in its full amount. So the answer is yes. The government will not use this opportunity to recoup the money you owe per language in the CARES Act stimulus law. Remember in one of my videos, might have been the last video or so, I spoke about the CARES Act. So yes. All right. The same goes for debt owed to the state government, with one major exception. And here it comes. Child support. So if you're owing child support, if you're owing child support, that money is going to be taken out before you receive your check, up to the full amount. So the CARES Act gives the Treasury Department the freedom to lawfully mandate exceptions. And according to the Treasury, anyone who currently owes child support will see that amount taken out of their stimulus check up to the full amount allocated to them. So, I mean, it depends on what you owe in child support. You can end up getting zero. All right? So keep that in mind. States must report any collections owed to the State Treasury Offset Program set up by the U.S. Treasury, so any necessary adjustments can be made to your check amount. All right, so that's self-explanatory right there. It is said that banks are private debt collectors. Because listen to this one, guys. Because if you owe, like if you have a bank account and you're owing on your overdraft, because you know the overdraft allows you to use whatever money, and you know they take that back automatically. The bank pull it out of your account automatically once your check gets in the bank. So this definitely applies to anyone that owes overdraft and has direct deposit with the IRS for the stimulus check. So listen to this. It is said that banks are private debt collectors, which, unlike federal and state debt collectors, have not been asked to stand down by neither the CARES Act language nor a tax credit, nor the Treasury. And since the stimulus check is technically a tax credit as opposed to a federal benefit, the bank can take any money you owe or that you may owe in, as I just said, in your overdraft fees, or in outstanding loans. So if you have direct deposit with IRS, while it's a great thing because you're getting your check, seems like you're getting your check faster than the checks, individuals that's receiving their check in the mail. If you owe in your overdraft, as soon as that check hits the bank, the first thing that comes out, the bank can pull out, is the money that you owe. So if you owe $1,200 and your stimulus check is $1,200, guess what? Bingo. You're going to end up with zero in that account. Okay? So, very important to know. And what else? So, you know what? Also, what that being said, you can check it out online. If you did not know this and you realize this now, that Get My Payment tool, where you're allowed to set up your direct deposit, there is a section there where you can reroute or change the way you receive your money. So if you do not want to receive a direct deposit no more, you can do it by mail. I'm not sure if as of this date you can do it, but you can check it out if you fall in that category. Okay. So that's about it. I hope this was good information for you guys. I also have a chart. I have a chart that just relating the amount that you can expect to receive if you have filed single, if you have filed your income tax as a single, opposed to married or that type of thing, right? So it is said that when filing single, if your annual income was $75,000, then you can expect to receive a check for $1,200. And filing single, annual income $80,000, expect to receive a check for $950. And annual income $85,000, filing single, your check should be $700, your stimulus check. Annual income, $90,000, filing single, your stimulus check should be $450. Annual income $95,000, filing single, your stimulus check would be about $200. And if you file in single and you made $99,000 or more annually, filing single, then you get $0 according to statistics. All right, guys, I want to thank you for joining me. Highly appreciated. I want to thank you for viewing, subscribing, liking, commenting. Truly appreciate it. Big shout out to first I want to say accept my sympathy to all of those who have lost a loved one during this pandemic and due to coronavirus. I want to send a big shout out to all the essential workers. I'm an essential worker myself. Matter of fact, I'm leaving in a few minutes. Well, in about an hour or so. Big shout out to all the essential workers. Nurses, doctors, police officers, firefighters, home health aid, daycare workers, airline workers, just to name a few. But a big shout out to all the essential workers. We truly appreciate you guys. We want to thank you guys for your strength and your courage and we pray that God will keep you safe. We want to thank God for another day. It's Sunday, and we are all grateful to God for another day, and we ask for the strength and the help and everything that's needed for the week to come. Okay, so once again, name of my channel, Life's Journey, Ups, Down, and Positivity. Instagram, Keisha.ty. Facebook, Bob Sky. Alright, so once you don't forget to just keep coming back to my channel to check out my videos. Highly appreciate you guys, and as always, have a safe week, or social distancing, washing hands, face mask, everything. We got to do our part in keeping each other safe. Okay, love you, thank you. Mwah.